Hello everybody, welcome back to Green Hell, and the point where we left off in yesterday's episode as we move out to go to another location because we need to pick up the blueprints for making different equipments. Just going to have the last little sip from our fine little water providers there. Check our stats. Apart from a few fats and carbs, we're good to go. We'll find bananas and stuff as we go along. Now, we're going to find the road here. I'm sure it came through this way. Look at that, we haven't even got out of here and we're finding additional animal bodies. Now, where is that road? I think it goes that way. This is why I was wanting to clear... No, there's the road there, look. Does it go up here? It doesn't go up here. Wow. That's... The thing is, when you're coming back to... There it is, over there, look, on the other end of that log. Yeah, you can see it clearly when you're coming back towards that camp that we've just left. Not so clear on the way out. And we've got leeches already, but I want to get a bit of distance on the road before I stop and clear those. Because we had unfriendly natives in the area, and there's a coconut just fallen over there. There's another dead bird. Wow, they're throwing them at us. We don't need the meat. The feathers would be nice to have as spares, but we don't really need them again. Here's the carbs that we do need. Let's just eat one of them straight up. That gave us 25 carbs. We'll take the other one. I think there's only 2 on that. Yeah, there is. But I saw a heart of palm here, which is carbs that I would really like to have in our backpack. So, yeah, let's have it there. That won't go in there, okay. In that case, let's have the bananas there. Let's have the heart of palm down there. That way I can get one of those long green things in there if I need to. That can't be sunset already. What time is it? Wow. Where did today go? Hello, piggy. Move. Now, the road should come through here. It does. What the hell? There's a standy up stick there in the mud. Right, let's get those leeches off us now that we're away from the camp. We are filthy. This is the problem with travelling in dry season. You get very dirty very quickly. Oh. Well, at least we know which leg it is. There we are. Now then, I've got to check. Yeah, okay. So we need to move up this road at a good pace. We'll have those nuts. Thank you, Mr. Nut Tree. And sometimes in a situation like this, you've got to look for where the road goes before you move off the piece of road that you know. And it goes through here. There's leech hell. We got away with it. Listening for the animals, of course, because we could always find ourselves with a puma or a jaguar leaping out at us. It's fine if we spot them in advance because we've got the bow. We've lost the road. There's the oasis, so we can't be far from the road. No nuts on that tree. There's a piece of the road. And normally in a long run I would be cleaning all the foliage off the road to keep its route completely obvious. And as much as you want to travel with your head down to watch for creepy crawlies and goodies lying on the ground, sometimes you've got to look up to see where you're going. That's just put us overweight, and I really should have dived down to the oasis and had a wash to get this dirt off us. But if I've got my bearings absolutely right, then just round the corner of this cliff we should come across a river where we can get washed, and then we can eat and reduce the weight that we're carrying. And sometimes travelling slow is actually to your advantage because it gives you more time to see dangers that you're moving towards. And unlike some of the other survival games, this one has got a lot of ground level dangers. Well, there's a crab, so we're definitely getting near to the river. Yep, there's all the crabs, look. We've got natives down there. So let's wash. You see the fishies in the river? Waiting to see what we're up to. Right, now there's no way we can face those natives carrying what we're carrying. We need fats and a little bit of everything else. Have a look. So eat the shortest life nuts, because fats are what we need the most. Ah, damn it. Oh, no, that was right. And eat these carbs for energies. And eat that for the proteins and fats. And then we can move these down. Don't know if that will let us get that into there now. Not quite. Okay. How's that doing us? Weight wise we're fine now, so I'm going to take just a little sip out of that. It won't empty it. It took about half of it. Good. Drops our weight down to 43.5. Our stats are great across the board. Now we need to follow this river down. Oh, great. How many? 5. Full set of 5. I ain't getting past them easily. I'm going to have to go back and go around that rock. Let me just get my bearings. Yeah, we're going to have to cut in tight. Right up against this rock. The only way we're going to get round them. Out in the open like this, we can't take on 5 natives. And up tight against the rocks, we've got to watch out. There they are down there. Right on my aiming dot. Yeah, you lot just stay there. Better to dodge around them than get involved in a fight. Especially at this point. Because we're getting close to where we want to be. And we don't want to die before we get there. Banana tree. Yeah, we'll have those bananas. Excellent. We don't need to take more than that from it. And there's the big river down there. Or the middle-sized river, really. But in terms of rivers that we can cross, it's the big river. There's the fishing dock up there, look. We'll have that coconut. We're going to need this. And we'll drop that there for now. This is full of charcoal, and there's also, I believe, some camp ash in there as well. We've got pre-made foods up here. There's orange juice, there's snacks. There should be more snacks across here. There's a bag of nuts there. We'll take the bag of nuts because it doesn't take a lot of space. We've got some empty cans there. We're going to spend the night here, but let's get the loots and blueprints. Down here on the end of the jetty, there's a 4-pronged spear, but you have to take it before you get the blueprint. So what I'm going to do is drop my stone axe, take the fishing spear, gives us the 4-pronged spear. Then I'm going to drop the 4-pronged spear and pick up my axe again. There's an armadillo there. We don't need his meat right now. Water filter, that's the new entry that we wanted. Now, is that going to give us the mud water filter now? So, let's go into the mud section. No, water section. There's the water filter, long sticks and bamboos. Water filter, long bamboo, stick and bamboo. We've now got the bamboo version of the water collector. There's the version we were using. We've now got the mud shower, the mud water filter. Excellent. That means that we can effectively create storage tanks, for example at the plane crash site that we had to leave because dry season arrived. Using these mud water filters, we can now create large volume water storage, because you store your dirty water in this side, you get your clean water in this side, and if you've got about 2 or 3 of these, it should last you through a dry season, supplementing it with coconuts, etc. On the first aid, we've discovered a few things. What have we discovered? Wound infection. We've discovered using maggots and bandage in combination with a plant with antibiotic properties. That's probably what I did wrong the first time. Venom wounds, yeah, rashes, leeches, fevers, parasites we've dealt with, worms we've dealt with. Right, so that was the new stuff in there. Plants, I don't think we got any new plants in there. Well, we got the bee's nest for getting the honey. Let's just clear all the markers on those. Craftings on the hand drills, coconut biden. I think that was the first coconut biden we'd made. Stone drill, weak spear, torch, axe, bone knife is new, four-pronged spear is new. Bone armor, armadillo armor. There we go. Right, so we got quite a few new things there. Right, let's get those mushrooms. Again, no need to light a fire. We've got enough cooked meat on us, or enough dried meat on us, and I can put a dryer here. Now, the last blueprint that we get from here is the fish trap. It actually gives us a couple of different recipes. So if I go into the notebook, into the traps section, we get the stick fish trap and the large stick fish trap. You just put them into the shallow water like that, put a suitable bait in, and they'll catch fish for you. Long-term survival is all about minimizing the effort that you have to put in to collecting food, etc. And I've just spotted some tomatoes. Let's go get those. Want to try and get another couple of coconuts if I can. There's a frog. Got him. That gives me some spear XP. We just keep his body in here for now. He won't deteriorate until we harvest him. Take those mushrooms. There's usually coconuts up here somewhere. Now we can, even though we're heavy, we can now afford to start collecting sticks. Because we're at where we want to be. I'm not seeing any coconuts. Which is kind of unusual. We're going to be going for a low impact presence at this location, but we will need to put something up for doing a save, and one of the things that I've found that we can do in that regard, well, first of all I want to get rid of this bush. Yeah, no space in the backpack for the dried leaves, which is fine because we'll be dropping all the dried leaves off in there. Wherever it's got, there it is. Drop the sticks here. Oh. Too far. Still too far. There we go. Start building our stick collection up there. I want to drop one of those coconut bowls under here. Actually, what we could do is drop that under there, and then use the coconut biden to fill it. Might as well make use of this right from the get-go. Why does it keep dropping that coconut Biden like that? Coconut Biden holds, I think it's 30. That holds 30. I see a dropped coconut up there, I think. It might just be the light on a rock. Okay, so we're here now. We want to get set up. We need a night's sleep. We need a bit of a drink. A little bit to eat. It's 4 AM. We need at least 4 hours decent sleep. We've got leeches on us by the look of it. We could do with a wash, but we've got the river, so that's not an issue. Yeah, leeches. There we go. That's it. Let's get a wash, get something to eat, get a little drink. Right, so if we have a couple of bananas. We should have had those fruits. They've got 12 hours left. As long as we eat them in the morning, we'll be fine. Eat one of these pieces of peccary. How are we doing on fats and stuff? One nut. And we're fine. We got this for carbs. We got the bananas for carbs. We got all these mushrooms for carbs. I want to move that. I actually want that above the nut. Swing the nut round, it'll go there. And then we can move those candy bars up. No, not the bananas. Candy bars. Can't get at the candy bars because the bananas are in the way. Okay, great. Move these mushrooms across so that they're all together. Different types of mushrooms. I thought I heard what sounded like either a stone or an arrow from a local. Just check there's no nuts come off this tree. The sooner you harvest them, the sooner they drop them again. Right, we said it was about 4 AM. Let's hold to sleep. I want to be up at about 10. Gives us a 4-hour sleep, which staves off insomnia. Insomnia comes in steps, the same as dirt and madness. And each 4-hour sleep reduces the insomnia counter by 1. Right, so first thing we want to do today is get a save point going. So I'm going to go into our notebook, going to go to frames. We're going to put a wood frame here, which is where I normally put it. Like that. And what that does is it just extends that tunnel along through there. So we need 4 logs, 5 long sticks, and we're going to want big stones for making a campfire circle. So I'm just going to drop these here at the same time. Might as well collect them while they're available. And we should be able to find 2 suitable trees side by side. Yes, here we go. because these ones will give us the ropes as well. And of course it had to fall the wrong way. And not only fall the wrong way, but fall quite a distance out. So... Where's the other long stick then? We're going to get quite tired today, which is okay. We've got a bunch of energy mushrooms. We've got some good energy giving meats. We should be able to keep ourselves in a pretty good shape and get a good amount of work done. We'll harvest up all of the materials before we move them. So it saves a bit of effort running backwards and forwards along the beach that way. Right, so that was one of them. There's another one right next to it. And of course that had to fall the wrong way as well. But that's our 4 logs. Can't believe we're full on small sticks already. Looks like we are. And you see how dirty we've got pretty quickly. Just want to get these short sticks picked up, added to the heap. That's 9. There's got to be another one somewhere. Never mind. Oh. Right. And the last job that we have to do is to cut down that thin tree to get more long sticks. because 4 is not enough. And again, it had to go the wrong way, didn't it? Let's get all the shorter ones picked up first. Then we know where they are, because the long ones act like a guide to show us where the small ones fell. I saw some orange mushrooms up there, which I'm going to collect. I also saw some nuts. There we go. And there's a rope tree here. It's 8, 9, 10 ropes. Excellent. Although that's left us pretty heavy. .1, yeah. Let's get a wash and think about eating something to reduce our load. And we're probably tanking because of water. So let's see, what can we do? Yeah, let's have a couple of bananas. Actually, no. Let's eat these fruits. What are we doing on carbs? We're fine on carbs. It's proteins and fats that we need now. So let's just eat a piece of meat and a nut. Yeah, water's the next priority, so we'll take these logs up. And we'll get a drink. And then we'll refill the water filter. No water left in it, so get our coconut Biden. In fact, what we can do, if we refill that and just leave it beside that, then it's ready for refilling the filter next time. It also means it's one item less and less weight that we're carrying around. and get that other log. Should be able to bring a few of the sticks with us this time. Oi, pick it up. Walk. A little bit heavy. Should really drop that dead frog up here as well. And even though we're running a little bit over, what I want to do is get this shelter done, get a save point before the end of the episode. So if I drop the dead frog on the campfire, or next to the campfire for now, that'll save a bit of weight. If I drop that other leaf pile in there, leave that to rot down. Drop all these sticks in here for now. And I drop... we only need 4 ropes to build that shelter, so if I drop the other 6 here, saves on weight. There we go. Means we can move a bit faster. That's 5 of those. That'll finish the frame. And then after that it's just a matter of getting the leaves to do the roof. Right, so that's the frame done. In terms of leaves, I think we'll get that, because there's a few of these palm fronds lying around, so I think we'll get this one. Can't remember if it's 5 or 6 that you can carry at a time. Oh, and I forgot to pre-position the roof, didn't I? Okay, notebook. Palm roof. There we go. Almost done. Now it's all about just picking up these palm leaves and throwing them onto that roof. Then we can save and end the episode. And again, we still don't need a fire. We've got plenty of food on us. And because of the water filter, we don't even need a fire to boil water. We've got leeches, we're dirty, we're going to be getting hungry and thirsty. That's it, right. Throw these leaves back up here out of the way. Get a drink, get the leeches off us, get a wash. Not necessarily in that order. There he is. Just the one, I think. Yeah. Right, get a drink. Oh, we need to put that in there and then do that. We'll refill that in a second. How we're doing for a little bit of carbs is really all we need, and we're not desperate for energy. It's coming up to sunset. Just eat that bunch of carbs. We'll move these ones down here. That candy bar can go up like that. Right, refill the bidon. I've got to drop those leaves as well. Come on, behave yourself. And because we're good for water, well, almost. Just take a quick drink off that. Got a save point going there. Perfect. And what I'm going to be doing now between episodes is I'm going to be refilling my metal bidon, using up that energy that we've got stored, then getting a sleep, and then we'll get on to the next bit in the next episode. Thanks for joining me. I'm the Gazbeard. This is Green Hell. We are at the fishing camp on the Middle-sized River, and we're setting up a transit base here. Then we're going to go across the river, up the hill, through all that bamboo to the camp up there, and we will get the blueprints and loot from up there before we come back to this location. And one of the other jobs we've got to do here is we've got to kill ourselves a couple of turtles, get their shells. We've got to set up more water filters and so on, and get a bit more of a base on the go here. That roof is purely for saving. We need to get a dryer on the go undercover somewhere, and probably need to get a smoker on the go as well. Join me for all of that tomorrow and onwards until final release on the 5th of September, when the game comes out of early access and goes final, and it will be open to everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Leave your comments and questions down below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. As always, it's not goodbye from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.